Hey everybody, it is Thursday, April 17th, 2025. Hope everybody's doing well. Just putting together a quick video talking about I've surpassed my 1 year mark since having my laminectomy surgery last March in 2024. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, let you know how I'm doing. And before we get started, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the things I wanted to talk about today is I am still relatively pain-free after having my surgery almost a year ago. I'm more active. I've been out biking a lot more. I've been going to jiu-jitsu quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, there was a point where I didn't know if I was gonna go back or not. I wasn't having a good time with it, but after going back and going with my son, Zach, at least once or twice a week, I'm starting to get back into jiu-jitsu. I'm sorry about the little stuttering there. I'm getting back into jiu-jitsu more often, so it's becoming more fun again. I am lucky to have found friends who like to go hiking. We have done some pretty easy hikes so far this year, and I'm looking forward to doing some more challenging hikes during the summer. Another thing I've been doing more often as well is I've been traveling a lot more. One person asked in one of my videos not too long ago about, hey, I'm gonna be driving X amount of hours about 10 weeks post-op. Am I gonna be hurting or not? One of the longest rides I've done so far is I drove out to Emporia, Kansas last summer, summer 2024, for a gravel bike event called Unbound. And I didn't have any issues while I was driving. I didn't have any pain, wasn't uncomfortable. I recently just got back from a week-long trip to California. Went down to California for a few days, took the coast all the way back through Oregon into Washington, had no issues, had a great time. And again, things are relatively well. I'm looking forward to doing some more travel during the summertime. Another bonus about being so active is I've been losing weight again. So I gained a few pounds during the wintertime. Everybody does, but been more active this spring and going into summer. Looking forward to being even more active and hopefully getting into better shape while I do some more biking, jiu-jitsu, and hiking. There are some questions I wanted to address that, for whatever reason, keep coming up over and over again from various people, different people, when they get into the comment section. So let's go ahead and address those at this time. Did I have fusion on any of my vertebrae? No, I didn't. Did your procedure require the lamina in the L3, L4, and L5 to be removed? No, I went back and talked to my surgeon. He told me he only took out the L4 lamina, and he made some room in the vertebrae in the L3 and L5 areas to give, to relieve the pressure that the discs were experiencing because of the stenosis and the shallow caverns in my vertebrae. And since then, I have been feeling excellent. No issues with movement. The only time I have any type of pain at all, just a little bit of pain, is if I hyperextend my back. But as long as I don't do that, I am good to go. How long was your recovery? For me, it took about 7 to 8 weeks before I had no restrictions to do anything. Leading up to being cleared to do whatever I wanted, I went on small little walks, whether they were 1 or 2 miles around the block, around the neighborhood, along the multi-use trails. About 10 days after post-op, I was back on my trainer for a little bit, and then my doctor cleared me about, it was about May 1st is when he finally cleared me to do whatever I wanted. And I was just fortunate because since I remained so active, my recovery was very quick. Got to keep in mind though, everybody's recovery is different. So make sure you talk to your doctor or your surgeon before you go out and do any type of activities that you haven't been cleared to do yet. Do I still get tingling or do I have any numbness in my legs? No, it's getting a lot better. It had gotten a lot better over the course of maybe the last 3 to 4 months. I don't really feel a whole lot now. The only time I feel anything is, like I said earlier, if I hyperextend my back a little bit and I get a little bit of pain in my lower back area, then my legs start to feel it. But other than that, I've been feeling really, really good. I haven't had any restrictions or limitations in regards to what I can and cannot do. And it hasn't impacted any of my activities out. Like I said earlier, I still bike. I go to jiu-jitsu. I have no problems rolling in jiu-jitsu now. It used to be that if people mounted me or if I was on my back and I tried to move around, it really hurt. It doesn't bother me any longer. And I did experience a little bit of discomfort when I went hiking the last week or so. I had to do basically a bear crawl to climb up some pretty steep sections. And I was doing knees to my elbows to climb up. It was kind of like shimmying up the side of the hill, so to speak, and that kind of bothered me. But other than that, not any problems at all. Did I have any herniated disc? Thankfully, no, I did not. I know some people out there have been asking about what's the surgery going to be like? Because I have herniated discs and I have stenosis. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not going to answer that question because I don't know the answer to that question. Again, you're going to have to talk to your surgeon, talk to your primary care physician to figure out what's the best course for you, what the best course of treatment is going to be, and what your recovery is going to be like. And to drive home that last point, remember, I can't give you any advice on how the procedures are going to be and what your recovery is going to be. Only you and your physician, whether it's your primary care physician or your surgeon, you need to talk with them about that. Though we may have similar procedures done, the laminectomy, everybody's recovery is going to be different. I was fortunate in the fact that since I've remained active, my recovery was fairly quick, and I was able to go back to my active lifestyle in a matter of 8 to 10 weeks. I get messages from people who are anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks out who say that they don't feel any different. They're still in a lot of pain. And there are some people they message me and they're like 4 to 6 months out and they're still having issues. So again, it's all going to be dependent upon you, your physical, whether you are physically fit, whether you're someone who doesn't like to work out. It's all going to be dependent upon how you are. So again, it's been a year since I've had my surgery. I feel excellent. I've been able to do more things than I ever thought I could do since having the surgery. The stenosis that had basically hindered my lifestyle, meaning that because I was in so much pain and my legs were numb all the time, I couldn't do what I wanted. I'm able to do what I want now, and I'm super happy and I'm super excited to see what happens, what's going to be happening this summer, because I got a lot of events, bike riding, camping, hiking, jiu-jitsu. I am looking forward to a pretty active summer. So again, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and have yourself an awesome day.